Hi class, good day. So I'm somewhere here in Columbus. So this time I'm going to teach you how to evaluate trigonometric functions using...
Kat-kat lang ba?
Hindi ka pa na. Hi class, good day. So it's been a long time since I posted content related to our lessons. So I'm here, chilling out, sponsored by Lakimi Batchoy. So this time, I'm going to teach you how to evaluate trigonometric functions using the unit circle. So this is a unit circle. So, diba? During our class, I gave you copies of the unit circle and let you memorize or familiarize kay useful kay siya sa atong lesson. So let's start with our first example. So here's our first example, pi over 2. So first, we're gonna transform this to degree form by multiplying 180 degrees over pi. Cancel pi equals 180 degrees over 2. Simplify. 180 degrees divided by 2, the answer is 90 degrees. Now let's check on our unit circle and try to look for 90 degrees. So here is 90 degrees. And try to look for its ordered pair. We have 0, 1. Let's write it. Remember that the first element of an ordered pair is x, the second element is y. So let's write the 6 trigonometric functions beginning with sine, then cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant, and cotangent. So sine theta is equal to y, cosine theta is x, tangent theta is equal to y over x, cosecant theta is equal to 1 over y, secant theta is equal to 1 over x, and cotangent theta is equal to x over y. Now let's start with sine theta. Remember that x is 0, y is equal to 1, so sine theta is equal to 1. Great. Then cosine theta is equal to 0. Then tangent theta, we have 1 over 0. So since the denominator is 0, the answer is undefined. Remember that. Cosecant theta y, 1 over y, that's 1 over 1. 1 divided by 1, the answer is 1. Secant theta, 1 over x, 1 over 0, the answer is undefined. Then 0 over 1, 0 divided by 1, the answer is 0. That's it. Another example, we have 2 pi over 3. Transform this to degree form by multiplying 180 degrees over pi. Sorry sa dog. So cancel pi. We have 2 times 180 degrees over 3. 2 times 180 degrees, the answer is 360 degrees. Over 3, 360 degrees divided by 3, the answer is 120 degrees. Now, let's use again our unit circle and try to look for 120. Here it is. We have the ordered pair, negative 1/2, and square root of 3 over 2. Remember that the first element is x, the second element is y. Now let's write again the 6 trigonometric functions. We have sine, theta, cosine, theta, tangent, theta, cosecant, secant, and then cotangent. Alright, let's start with sine theta, which is equal to y. Y is square root of 3 over 2. So we should write it there. That's correct. Let's proceed to cosine theta equals x. X is equal to negative 1/2. Next, we have tangent theta y over x. So square root of 3 over 2 over negative 1/2. Now let's divide the fraction. Write first the numerator, which is square root of 3 over 2. Then i-multiply ang reciprocal sa denominator or bali. We have 2 over negative 1. Square root of 3 times 2 is 2 square root of 3. Over 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. We can cancel 2. Square root of 3 divided by negative, the answer is negative square root of 3. Now let's proceed to cosecant theta, which is 1 over y. So that's 1 over square root of 3 over 2. Right? The numerator 1 multiplied by the reciprocal of the denominator 2 square root of 3. 1 times 2 is 2 over square root of 3. So dili pwede nga ang denominator na radicals, we have to eradicate the radical sign by rationalizing the denominator. I-multiply nato sila both by the denominator square root of 3. 2 times square root of 3, we have 2 square root of 3. Square root of 3 times square root of 3, it's square root of 9. Copy 2 square root of 3, square root of 9 is 3. Di naman na ma-reduce, so that's the answer. Now let's proceed to secant theta, which is 1 over x. So that's 1 over negative 1/2. 1 times reciprocal of 1/2 is 2 over 1. Negative yan na ha. 1 times 2 over negative 1 is 2 negative 1. Divide, the answer is negative 2. Now for the last one, we have cotangent theta, which is x over y. So that's negative 1/2 over square root of 3 over 2. The same process, write the numerator multiplied by the bali or reciprocal of the denominator. That's it. Negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. 2 times square root of 3 is 2 square root of 3. Again, dili pwede na i-radical, so rationalize the denominator. I-multiply na to ang denominator sa numerator o denominator. Negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. Copy square root of 3 over 2 times 2 is 4. Square root of 3 times square root of 3, the answer is square root of 9. Simplify further. Copy negative 4 square root of 3 over 4 times the square root of 9 is 3. Very good. Simplify further. Negative 4 square root of 3 over 4 times 3 is 12. Pwede pa ma-simplify by dividing by 4. That's 1. That's 3. So nabilin, we have negative square root of 3 over 3. That's the answer. Great! That's all for today, class. So thank you so much for listening. I hope that you've learned something. God bless.